Hi guys, this is John from Tall and Twisted and welcome to my first video of 2020. I hope you all had a fantastic holiday season. So not only is this a new year, it's a brand new decade. Perfect time to set myself some new goals. Did you guys do the 10-year photo challenge where you take a photo of yourself from 10 years ago and compare it to now and see how much you've changed? Because I did, and look at mine. I had braces, I got a lot more spots back then than I get now. And I feel like I take better pride in my appearance nowadays. But it is interesting because you don't always see it in yourself, but you do change quite a lot over time. Like 10 years, it makes a heck of a difference. I have no new art for this video. This video is going to be a recap of my 2019 art goals and whether or not I made them, and also setting new goals for 2020. So I'm just going to have some colouring going on just for something visual going on in the background of the video. There is no quilled art in this video because as much as you can't see because I've got the angle this way, the rest of the room, disorganised mess. I'm in the process of rearranging it all, so you're not allowed to see over there, and I can't do any artwork until this is all sorted out. So, colouring. Okay, so I made a video at the beginning of last year, well I think it was actually February, anyway. But the first video of last year I set myself some art goals for the year. So the first goal I set myself was to post one video every month for a total of at least 12 throughout the year. Did I make that one? No. But did I produce lots of great artwork and nearly meet that goal? Also no. My priorities last year did change slightly. I do have a full-time job outside of YouTube. YouTube does not really pay me anything. This is not a way that I earn or pay my bills as of this moment. So when the opportunity for a promotion came up, I did go for it and I got that one. So my focus switched and I spent a lot of time sort of like learning my new role. There was training I had to do for it. So it did sort of change my working pattern. I worked longer hours and the timing of those shifts also changed. So my art kind of took a backseat, and that was from about May. Because I did manage to achieve about 5 views in the total of 2019, and it kind of puts us about there. Towards the latter portion of the year was I've experienced some kind of injury in my wrists, and I still don't know yet what the cause is. So I didn't do any quilling or anything like that because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't aggravating it with that. It's got to the point now where I don't want to stop for that reason. It's not gotten any better for not doing it, so that I at least know it's not the cause. Yay. So I'm more than happy to get back into it now. So between the change in my work and the injury with my wrist, and then the start of the holiday season, which obviously when you work in any form of retail is hell, I didn't really do much artwork from sort of like May onwards. So that is the reason why I did not achieve my goal of 1 per month. The second goal that I set myself last year was to include a variety of videos. Now, as I say, I only did 5, but within those 5, I did a quilled illustration piece. I did the quilled figure of Olaf. I had sort of 2 that were sort of paper craft origami based. And then the 5th one was to do with sort of like pixel art. So I feel like in 5 videos there was about 4 subjects. So I count that one as a yes, I actually did achieve that one. I did a variety of videos. And the third goal I set myself, it wasn't really so much of a goal as it was a kind of mantra. It was that done is better than perfect, so I wanted to show more things I'd completed even if they weren't necessarily to the standard I wanted. This goes hand in hand with the first point, that if I didn't do any art, there was nothing to show whether it was perfect or not. So, that one's kind of null and void. So out of the 3 goals I set myself, I achieved 1, which, hey, is better than none. Some people don't do any of their goals that they set themselves. So that brings me to 2020 and the goals that I want to set for this year. I definitely think that 1 per month at least, for a total of at least 12 videos throughout the year, is going back on that list, because I definitely want to achieve that this year regardless of anything else that's going on. That one is getting completed this year. It is. In looking at me in that viewfinder, it is. I'm doing it this year. The variety one, I achieved it, and I'm going to continue doing a variety of things, so that's not going to be a new goal, it's just going to be incorporated in that first one. So 12 videos, going to be a variety, that is 1 goal. I did mention in my art goals last year that long term I want my art to be the way that I earn my income. I want that to be my full-time job. So since I didn't really make any steps towards that last year, this year I want to. So my 2 other goals for this year is, number 1, I want to launch my website with an online store. That is 1 goal that I want to meet this year. And the second one is to launch a Patreon where viewers, such as yourself, if you're interested in my artwork or interested in me. No, if viewers, such as yourself, if you're interested in me and my art and want to see it grow and progress, you have the opportunity to show some support, and I in turn can reward that. I feel it's a step that would, 1, hold me accountable. If people are contributing and wanting to see results of their contribution, I have to make good on the promises I've made. And 2, if the situation sort of starts to reverse and my art is starting to pay, then it's justifiable to then put more focus into it. It doesn't have to be dropped so I can focus on a job that is paying the bills. Like, I can swap that around and start to make that transition from ordinary job with art as a hobby into my hobby becoming how I earn my living. And that is what I want. That is my long-term goal. So those 2 goals for this year are me making steps towards that. So to summarise everything I've said, 2019 goals, made 1 out of 3. 2020 goals, post at least 1 video every month this year, at least, and it's happening this year for definite. I am not going to let that get away from me this year. Number 2 was to launch an online store / website, and 3 is to launch a Patreon. Those are my 3 goals this year. And thank you very much for coming back and watching this video if you are a returning viewer. If you are new here, welcome. Please hit the subscribe button to see more from me, because like I said, those 12 videos this year are definitely happening at least. And if you're also making some art goals for the new year, please let me know in the comments what it is you're aiming for. Let's all be in this together and hold each other accountable for it. Once again, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.